G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be testing the Protee VX with putting. I'm going to be putting it through the Joe Legowski Golf official putting test, and it is going to be put through its paces. So without further ado, let's head to the Joe Legowski Golf range and let's start putting. Guys, if you do enjoy these videos, if you like this channel, please do sub. It definitely helps out the channel and I would really appreciate it. I am on the race to 10,000 subscribers by December. Fingers crossed we can get there, but I'm going to need your help. What I will say for this test as well is I have turned putting assistance off in GS Pro, so the HLA number that you are seeing is coming directly from the launch monitor. So there's going to be no putting assistance. This is the horizontal launch angle that you see is being captured by the launch monitor. So it's all me. We're going to start off with some 2-foot putts. And this is really just to test the unit, just to see if it can read those really short putts. I have Stimp 13 as well, so it's really pushing it. Okay, no issues registering it. So as part of this test, I will be hitting 5 putts from each location. So you're really going to get a good idea of what it's like to use this. Since owning this unit, I have had 0 issues with putting. And I've just noticed I haven't changed you guys over to the view. So you've missed the first couple of putts. I do apologize for that. The first putt and the second putt both had 0.6 right horizontal launch angle. The third putt had 0.0. Since owning this unit, I haven't had any issues with the actual ball data when putting. I think the ball data has been perfect. You know, I've come from the iMini, which was amazing at putting. And I have to say this unit is just as good at putting for ball speeds, for horizontal launch angle, the 2 metrics that you really want to be good, this unit is really good at. What it does struggle with though, is the actual face angle and path of the putter. And I think from everything I've read on the forums, and I haven't confirmed this with Protee themselves, but I've heard that it does struggle with lab putters. I will be chasing this up with Protee, and what I've heard is they are working on specifically lab putters to get it to actually read the face angle and read the path correctly. You will notice though on some of my putts, it looks absolutely perfect, no issues. There will be some that you see where the actual club data is off. Just know that this unit at the moment struggles with lab putters. The DF3 hasn't been too bad. The Mez Max was a little bit worse when I was using that putter. Just for club data though, it doesn't affect the ball data at all. Okay, the actual metrics that you're seeing, HLA, that is just raw from the unit as well. No assistance is turned on. When I feel like I hit a slight pull like that last putt, it comes out with a slight pull. So from all of these, the good thing you can see, when I hit the putt, you can actually see the ball. And that is a prime example. So it's missed, obviously, club path. It's missed the face angle at impact. But what it has done is get the ball data perfect. So you can see I hit it slightly out the toe. The ball took off straight down the line. You can just see that visually. If you look at the HLA, it was 0.1 to the right, so it's pretty much dead straight. So you can visually confirm if you hit a putt left or right just based on the video. But like I said, with lab putters, it has struggled for me with club data, and I've heard that they're working on it. I will confirm with Protee. I'll send an email to them. I'll confirm that, so stay tuned. Okay, we're at 5 feet now, and we will start to slowly get further and further back until we get to 200 feet, so stay tuned. Okay, a little bit of a pull. Okay, it missed a putt, and I wonder why. Let me just see if it's lost connection. Yes, the actual unit is saying disconnected, so I will troubleshoot that and I'll get back to you. I have had a few of those recently with this unit. Potentially I need to update the drivers to my actual graphics card because it's plugged into one of the USB ports in that. So potentially it's just an update to the drivers. All I do is unplug it from the graphics card or unplug it from the USB, plug it back in, and it connects up. But it is very strange. Okay, so even though it missed that putt, I'm not gonna call that a missed putt because technically the unit was disconnected. So we'll put it down to that. I've probably, since owning this unit, had maybe 2 or 3 of those. I will have to look for some updates to the drivers for that. All right, 5 feet. pulled it slightly. And on this channel, I'm not going to hide the fact that it did disconnect. I'm going to show you exactly what it's like to own this unit. Lovely. Okay, while I'm at this 5-foot putt, what I will say is, with the Protee, it's actually really cool because you have this thing in the software called the software putting multiplier. I'll bring it up on the screen so you guys can see it, but with your putting, if you go into settings and you go into game options, you have this putt speed multiplier. Now, I've left this at default. It's default to 1, and I find it to be exactly the same as my iMini speed, so I haven't had to adjust my putting whatsoever, so I will continue to leave it at that. But what this does is it multiplies the ball speed sent to your game while putting. So if you find in your sim room that stimp 12 is too quick or stimp 13 is too quick, you can actually adjust the speed multiplier, and in GS Pro, your putts will then match what is happening in your room. So I've never seen that on any software, and I think that is really cool because it then gives you the ability to adjust the actual game to what you're seeing. Like I said, I think GS Pro is 100% accurate with its speeds, and I've left this at default, and I believe it to be true. So I'm not going to change it, but you do have the ability to change it with this unit. Okay, lovely, no issues. And I am doing 5 putts from each location because I do want you guys to have a full appreciation and experience of using this device. If I was to only do 1 putt from each of these locations, then potentially it could, you know, just get lucky. So by doing 5, I'm really giving you a really good look at what it's like. Okay, 10 feet. Oh, pushed it. Just. This is where you really need to get good at putting, and you really need to get good at your horizontal launch angle. If you can keep your HLA within a degree from 8 feet, you will make the putt. So from 10 feet, I think about 0.8 is going to be the limit. If I keep it within 0.8 left or right, we should make the putt. It's lucky I have a lab putter. Lovely. Oh no, just that 0.7. And I can visually see them and feel them take off right. Like when I hit those 2 0.7s to the right, I did think, oh no, I've blocked that a little bit. Oh no, I pulled it now. Oh no, we've missed our first putt. As you can see, 1.1 degrees to the left. I have overcompensated for my push. All right, let me just grip it lightly and let the lab just do the work. That's the trick to these labs. Stay. Oh, just. Okay, we're at 20 feet now. So your margin of error is going to get less and less the further you go back. So I'm going to need to keep these within half a degree if I want a chance at making them. Go. Oh, I've left it short. Oh, that's so silly. But in terms of putting, I have to say, this unit picks up putts incredibly accurate. I don't have any issues. Hold. Just. And I have to stress this. I have turned the putting assist off on GS Pro. The putting assist works out to about 20 feet. And what it does is it massages your data, your horizontal launch angle data. So if you have a launch monitor that isn't very good at putting, you need that massage data to then have a chance to compete in GS Pro. So a lot of launch monitors aren't that good at horizontal launch angle on short putts or slow ball speed putts. So what GS Pro did to actually make it a level playing field across the board is they've added this little massaging algorithm that reduces HLA on shorter putts. This means that people with, say, like a GC2 can still compete with people who have a GC quad. I have turned that off. So you're seeing nothing but my raw data here. That felt like a nice stroke. Oh, just 0.4. So my personal goal with horizontal launch angle is I'm always trying to keep it under half a degree left or right. And if you can do that, I mean, that's going to almost be, you know, PGA Tour standard or very, very good. Generally for most amateurs, if they can keep it within a degree, that was a nice putt. Generally for most amateurs, if they can keep it within a degree, that is going to be really good. And if you can do that more often than not, you're going to be a really good putter. That was a nice putt. Lovely. Okay, 30 feet. Margin for error is going down and down. I'm going to need to keep these at 0.2 left or right, I reckon. Maybe 0.3. Okay, that was 0.7, and as you can see, we've missed it left. So this is where people say, oh, putting in a simulator, it's not going to be good. You're not going to be able to practice. You actually can really practice key metrics of your putting, and you can definitely improve your putting inside if you have a capable launch monitor. Just had to hit it. I 100% believe you can improve your putting if you have a good launch monitor. But you need to know what to work on. Even an X-Putt is absolutely fantastic. And you can improve your putting out of sight if you know what you're doing. Go in. Oh, I've pulled it. So let's have a look at the actual ball. So that's saying I pulled it. And it's only 0.8 of a degree pull. If you actually look at the ball as it takes off on screen, you can see that. You can visually see my face is slightly closed, and you can see the ball taking off slightly left. So, I mean, it's all there. All the video will show you exactly what you've done. And it just shows you how finite and how minute the little errors are in putting that can just, you know, throw your putt and make it miss. That should be in. Let's go. Come on. Have we got another one? Hold. Oh, just. So yeah, it looks like 0.3 of a degree right or left from 30 feet is your cutoff. Okay, 40 feet. Again, that horizontal launch angle window just tightens. Got to be pretty much perfect at this range. Just a little bit left. Oh, come on. Go in. Go in. Yes. So that was 0.2 left. And I mean, if you look at the video, it pretty much looks dead straight. I did toe it a little bit. I have noticed on my putts, I do tend to toe them slightly. And I only found that out because of the Protee. Oh, come on, go in. Go in. Yes. Did I hit that out in the middle? I tried to. It's still slightly toe side. That had to be middle. I felt like I hit that out in the middle. I pulled it horribly, but I think that was closer to the middle. You can see that there, the putter path is actually fantastic. So it's capturing that data. It does do it really well sometimes, but you've probably seen more than me because I haven't been looking at it. It does also miss them as well. But for actual ball data, it is spot on. That felt solid. Just pulled it. Oh, that was 0.3 of a degree left. So yeah, I mean, 0.2 of a degree from 40 feet is what you've got to be. All right, 50 feet now. This one's going to have to pretty much be perfect, or maybe 0.1 of a degree left or right. Not a lot of margin for error. Hold. Hold. I just hit it too hard. Not a bad putt though, I'll take that. You can see it completely missed the, it missed the putter path there. That's why it says 5 open, because, or 5.5 open to path. It missed the putter path. Oh, I towed that one. That was the worst putt I've hit today. That was horrendous. Oh no, look at that. Bad speed. I'm thinking too much. Let's not think. Let's just hit a 50-foot putt. Just a little bit right. Much better speed though. Come on, let's make one. Let's make one from 50 feet. Hold. Hold. Oh, I hit it too hard. I just hit it too hard. Oh no, pulled it again. Only slightly. Better speed. Okay, that is the, I guess, short putting to mid-range putting done. Now I'm going to do some long putts. I'm only going to do 2 putts from this length because I don't want this video to go too long. I haven't seen any issues from longer putts, but we're going to see. I have got the longest putt I've ever done on GS Pro coming up, so stay tuned. Okay, 100 feet now, perfectly flat. You need to be absolutely perfect with this. You cannot have any error. 0.0 HLA, which I didn't do. I pulled it horribly. Not bad for speed though. I will take that. That is a fantastic putt. Let's just have a look at the ball flight there because, yeah, you can physically see the ball take off left. So you can clearly see it's going further left of that, you know, that line, that dashed line. And that's what's so cool about the Protee. If you do have a shot where you go, oh, I don't think that was right, you can actually just watch the video because the video is going to show you everything you need to see. And in my experience, I've had shots that I question. I look at the video and I go, oh, actually, it did do that. Whereas with other launch monitors that you don't get that top-down view, you question it and then you start to overthink it and analyze it in your head. With the Protee, you get that instant feedback. Oh, and any other overhead launch monitor, I guess, as well, you're going to get that. Okay, I don't think I hit that. That might be short. It is short. But from 100 feet, I will take that. Go. Get in that circle. Okay, 125 feet now. Need to hit these even harder. Pulled it again. But for speed, it is not that bad. You can see that's actually a really good putt. I actually hit one solid. Hey, let's go. That's why it felt so soft and smooth. Actually hit it out the middle. I pulled it again. Go. So I pulled it. Let me go watch the video to confirm. And you can physically see the golf ball going left of that dashed line. So I mean, your instant feedback there. Right, have I set this for 5 shots, 5 putts from 125? I might have done that accidentally. We'll keep going. See if we can make a long one. Oh, I just had to hit it, I think. That was bang on line. Go! It's going to be short. Okay, let's put it all together. Let's get this in the hole. Go in. No, that's 0.5 right, oh, 0.4 right, sorry. It's got to be better for speed. Go! That is a seriously good putt from 125. Okay, the longest putt I've ever hit on GS Pro. We're going to see how we go. This is going to be interesting because we have putter selected. We're 200 feet, and I'm going to have to hit this twice as hard as I was hitting those 100-foot putts. I honestly don't want to hit this putter that hard, but we're going to do it for the test. Okay, look at that HLA. If I've hit that with the right speed, I haven't, but that's a fantastic putt. I will take that. And it registered perfectly. It missed the club data, but the ball is actually been read perfectly. Again, I'm towing it. If I'd have hit that solid, it would have had a chance. Okay, 200 foot, putt number 2. Let's see if we can get it to the hole. Okay, smashed that. I pulled it way left. Again, that's a fantastic putt. Everything registered, no issues. That is the putting test for the Protee VX. I have to say, it did not miss a putt, apart from when the unit disconnected. It didn't miss a putt. Everything registered according to my feels, and from everything I've seen from the iMini, from the GC3, this unit captures putting extremely well, at least in my opinion. I cannot tell a difference between the iMini, the GC3, or the Protee when it comes to putting. It does, however, have some improvement to do with the club data. The club data is where this thing struggles, and like I said, potentially it has to do with the lab putter. I'm going to confirm that with Protee. But that is the putting test. The club data has no impact on your ball data with these units, so You're not going to have any issues when you play sim golf. However, it would be nice to have accurate club data to go along with that accurate ball data. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. Any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.